Hey, good morning. Weekend's over. It's Robert. Hope all's good. Morning, Jay Wells. Hey, Parman. It's gonna be a nice week, I think. All right, only a couple of you saying hi, so hi to the rest of you. And let's see, John's got a post CLXL, CUK. I got CCL, KDP. I don't have cured. KDP and RCO. Hey, Rabbits. Good morning. NKI, NK, Bay, TPN, MCK, CP, TSN, ADT. Okay, I think I got most of those. A few earnings this morning, not many. And I actually haven't looked at the market yet. Looks like we're gapping up a little. So Friday came to be. We got the fade and then set the pivot and then went right back to the high. Morning, Sean. Thanks for the post. And looks like we're going to gap up about $2 in the Qs anyway. So new highs on the open, staying strong. And then SPY 328 and a quarter right now. So new highs there too. Hi, Jeff. Oh, sound? Should be sound, yeah. Thanks, Sean. It's on both the, oh wait, I'm not in the room. Hold on. I see the problem. Good morning again. Sorry, I was only on the YouTube. Sounds in the room now. Sorry, I forgot to click into the voice chat. All right, so it was only on the YouTube. Now it's in the room too. All right. So good morning again. I hadn't said anything yet though. Well, I was looking at the Qs. Saying Qs. I mean, Friday was pretty textbook. I mean, gapped up, faded, and then set the pivot back to the highs. Been bullish, hourly 20 MA held, and now gapping to new highs. I like fade again this morning, by the way. I just don't know that it'll be as much because we've got $2 to minor support. And SPY the same thing. Faded in the morning, set the low at 1230, and then new highs, and now gapping up another $2 or so. So I like fade again today. And really, it's a repeat. It's same thing over again. I mean, I don't know, play that way again, but it did Friday, and does most days. When we gap a little too far. There's maybe a dozen earnings. Apple's seeing really amazing follow through. And, that worked a little bit as a fade. I was a little afraid of this on Friday because it was leading the market and was like the strongest. Always hate shorting the strongest one. But what I didn't work any better in the morning anyway, so could try it again today. I'd rather see something weak though. ADT, I did not have this on my earnings list. It sure looks like it, or there's some big news here, because this is gapping up a lot. About a 40% gap here to $14. Oh, Google buying ADT. Really? Is this the ADT, the alarm company? Or is it some other ADT? Looks like it's in play, so I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, that's all we need. Google having access to your home security. C-Bay. I don't know the catalyst here either, but it was gap a couple weeks ago, nice pullback to demand, and now back in the bullish area. That's a daily buy setup and a pretty nice one right on support, and now gapping over a red bar in addition. So I'm sure that's some medical news about this or that, but I like that back to $5. And then CHGG. I'm not sure of the catalyst here either, but I like the daily breakout. Actually, it happened Friday, so this is a little bit of pile on, but I'm going to watch CHGG. And then Code X. I think Tom mentioned that early. Did get a nice run up, beautiful daily breakout. Clear to 29.70. So put it on the list. And anything decent goes on the list today. Be the only day this week. The other days will have more. GPN is earnings and gapping to 185. Kind of a sporadic supply area, but IMMU, they had some test result. I think I looked it up. Another nice looking breakout over everything recent. And not so recent. So the last prior high is from 2019, 46.80. I'm gonna watch this too. LPCN 168. I'm not sure where I got this. This isn't on my earnings list. It has done a 500,000 shares, but it's gapping into some supply there. I'll skip that one. MCK is on the earnings list, but not quite gapping enough. If it gets over this pivot, that'd be 158. I'd actually like it a lot. Well, 158.44 would be over both pivots. See, there's a big double top here at 158. Right now, trading 157, so I'm going to pass on that too. It's tricky at the open as well. It's never that liquid. And then MPC, this has got a nice look. Over 3 bars. Prior high, next prior high anyway, 41.80. Put MPC on the list. MPLX, this is earnings as well. And just barely gapping over the prior high. Has a 20 MA about $1 ahead. I'm sorry, a 200 MA. I guess I'll put that on the list. That doesn't have a lot of space to move though. And NKLA over yesterday's bar. Not much else, and that's in a pretty clear downtrend, so I'm going to leave that one be. I like TSN getting a pretty good daily breakout, room back to 65, so particularly on a pullback, I would really like this one. This one should hold support. It's turning around the daily chart. In fact, this looks like a decent swing as well. Got higher lows in the weekly chart. And then VAR, I think, is a buyout. Sure looks like one. Zoomed way up there at 524 this morning and hasn't moved since off the 175. So I'm going to skip that unless somebody can tell me it's not a buyout. All right, CCL to 1346. So cruise line's still dropping yet again. And nice pivot to shoot for down there at 11. I'm going to watch this today. I don't think there's any news other than travel's still in trouble. Although we spent the weekend watching videos of my wife's sister's family on vacation. Thinking, why are you doing that? VAR's a buyout? Okay. Yeah, I had it on the earnings list, which is why I even had it in the first place. All right, Clorox. I think had good earnings, but gapping down. It's the new normal. Now this is in no trouble. If anything could fade, this probably could. It's just gapping to demand. Looks like I got a little carried away into earnings. I'm gonna watch it, but it's not a short, at least not yet. It could do, I mean, it's basing at the low of the day in the pre-market, so that is bearish. But the daily area not so bearish. And KDP, I don't have this on the earnings list either. I think this came from John's list. It is a decent gap down though, and well, right at the rising 20 though. I'll wait on that one. I don't think there's a catalyst. And same with L. This is gapping into some demand, but there is some room lower at the bottom of that demand area, the 32 and a quarter. That's actually the most bearish thing I've looked at so far this morning. Under a 20 MA, giving up a couple of pivots. Well, the cruisers are bearish too. Not as much with RCL though. I think I got that from John's list too. I like CCL a lot better than this one for short. And then SPR, that's how you get to your CCL. This has got a target all the way down at 1566. I'm gonna watch SPR as well. How the other airlines doing? Yeah, it's SPR is the weak one here. All right. Anything else? Oh, it's not the airline. All right. What is it? It says Aero Systems. Oh, they make planes. Okay. Oh, is that the Boeing supplier? Same thing. Make planes, fly planes, parts for planes. Wristman wakes up when I make a mistake. Yeah, this is the one Evan was playing the other week, I think. I can't let him get away with that. All right, so this is what I got. Apple's kind of on the fade list. ADT, not sure if it'll play or not, if it's a real buyout. Clorox is either way and probably nothing. IMUX I do like higher, and MCP I think I like higher. TSN I definitely like higher. CCL lower. And Since I'm looking at SPR, BA also taking a little drop. Not quite under the prior pivot, but also weak. So I'll put that on my down list. I don't think I have a favorite here. I do like Apple to fade a lot. I'd like it to show some weakness, though. I mean, it's hard to just take this and hit the exact moment. But if Apple runs up and tails, HMHC, yeah. Yeah, it's over the prior highs, so clear to 390 anyway. And doing decent volume. Yeah, I'll put that on a list too. I don't know what it is, but shouldn't matter. Oh, edge. Okay. All right, should open any moment. Oh, I gotta change my time frames. All right, here we go. Oops. 1 minute chart on the gray. Well, there's Apple if you're bold. About $1.50 stop. I would have rather seen a green bar first though. So gotta wait. And John's got ADT either way. CLX moving down. GPN moving up. PayPal? Yeah, should be on the list. Thanks, Parman. ADT reversed the red bar. Sorry, John. So did Apple. That's why it's often better to get the green bar first. You know, unless you're in a big supply area. Oh, this was CHTG. Uh, IMUX, likely higher. I like TSN, but I don't like the entry. And TCL's a short right now, under 32. Or, yeah, on 13th. Oh, it's already triggered. It's just my chart is slow. All right, well, CCL's a short. If we get another entry, I'm going to take it. I think it's got, yeah, this one got daily room to 11. Let's see if we got a sell setup. Apple higher, IMUX higher. And TSN just cracked high a day, so high a day, low a day on this. Just it's about $1 on the stop. It just to me doesn't have far enough to run to justify that. Okay, SPR is down. So far, market no sign of weakness. Maybe in the SPY here. SPY trying to go low a day. You're good. You know, L is pretty good right here. I'm on the offer for a little bit of L. I like a different setup to go more, but I have a little bit of L short. I don't know the catalyst though, so I'm not pushing anything. High a day plus a little is stop. If it climbs the VWAP, I'll get much less interested. Right now, it's being held right at the VWAP. That's what kind of got me interested. CLX trying to fade. CCL still looks like a good short. IMUX on a pullback, GPN through the lows. CBay pretty bullish. ADT heading higher. Apple maybe heading higher, but certainly no weakness. Okay, Albion held by the VWAP for now. Could add a little under 34.25. Yeah, that's the spread though. I like L short, particularly if it can hold 34.50 now. Still gonna give it high a day though, plus a dime. CCL working better. I kept waiting for that to trigger, and it had. I was watching the chart, not my level two, and my chart was sticky. Okay, low, trying to fight back now. I like short here. I like the way the markets are hesitating up at the highs. The SPY has broken the low, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to come down a little, so I'd like to be short something. And SPR or CCL was it. But maybe low gets dragged down too. I mean, CLX is not a great location. It's not a bad setup, but locations are all tough. Yeah, low not going to work. KDP falling. BA had a nice entry. And this IMUX has room to fade, but again, then I'm short in strength. And while I think the market's going to fall, there's not a lot of evidence of that. There's the SPY, which is fading a little, but not so much the Qs. And Qs are still strong. This man likes it under 68.45. You know, that would break the buy setup. And I'm gonna have to leave low soon. Glad I didn't add. Yeah, I'm out of low. ADT nice long if you did it. Apple too. It's the problem with shorting the strongest ones. And now Q's breaking a new high, maybe because of Apple. GTSS. Yeah, I didn't have that. INTC yet? I don't know. It just tapped the low a day, but the Q's just hit high a day, so it's weak. But hourly chart's sitting on minor support. Boeing lower. Yeah, Boeing is pretty good. Just broke down. What was Evans' thing? When Tom's got UPWK. Oh yeah, the free market mention. Yeah, that is doing it. All right, now SPY joining the party, gonna test the high a day. So put Evans' play on the list. PayPal pulling back, and I still like TSN. TSN doing a buy setup right below the VWAP. Over this hump, I like TSN long, over 62.73. Probably have to give it low a day, but better than the other high a day entry, which was way up here at 63. Now it's 25 cents better. Kodak? Yeah, I got the sell set up here. Did gap down. I could do your DT thing now under 462. It's already faded a lot, but certainly has more room. Can't argue about the volume. You in this, Evan? On the failed buy setup, if we get one, I could enter this under 62 and stop up there, 545 or so, 46. That's a dollar stop. Yeah, 20% of the stock price for a stop. That's a lot on a $4 stock. I have to use a dollar. Here it comes though. Yeah. I'm gonna skip it because of the size of the stop. And SPR worked beautifully. So did CCL. Right, yeah, Boeing's doing, yeah, good too. Yeah, either one. ADT halted again. Well, if you have Google making bids on something, your job becomes to prop up that price any way you can. Get them bidding against themselves. All right, I had one thing I liked over something. Oh, it was Tyson. Yeah, Tyson right here. Oh. Yeah, I'm in some TSN long. And I'm gonna stop it right at 62.20. Unfortunately, I bought right at the tail because I clicked on it late, but and better if you give it low a day, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. And already suffering. Hey, Neutrino, good morning. All right, there, Evan's DT thing is triggered again. Very nice. You got to target at 33.15, yeah. All right, and I'd still like a short because I still think we're going to fall this morning, although we haven't yet. Can't play DTSS. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Nice UPWK from Tom. Free market idea, just going. If we get a 15-minute on PayPal, maybe. But I'd like to see the at least an attempt to go lower. Okay. And Tyson, I'm gonna try and let go through the high a day. I like 65 at least, if not 65.50. Earnings gap, beautiful daily breakout. So I at least want that first area of supply, which is 64.80. And I'd love to add to this at some point. That one I'm not as worried about the market, even though right now the market does affect just about everything. mRNA? Yeah, it is. Nice location on the daily. CCL short. Could it be that easy? Lower day 1288. Yeah, it's clear lower. Huh. CCL '07 by 15. I'm doing some CCL short here. Looking for 1290 as a target. Problem with this, it often doesn't hold tight stops, so I'm small sizing it. But I like the daily chart a lot. And like I say, I like the market to fall, even though it hasn't. All right, well, now I'm engaged. Have a long, have a short. Okay, like I say, TSN, if you're playing it for high a day, it's close. It's there, basically. So might want to take profit if you're followed me but are playing it for high a day. I'm gonna let it go. I just did a little. I'm small size and everything today. It's Monday. And I think out of everything I'm looking at, this has a good shot at getting to the big target, which has not been the case recently. I mean, few things are getting to the big target. Much easier in April to get things to the big target. But I'm gonna try it with this one. And just waiting on CCL. Just any quick drop is target one for half, and then hopefully it's at the low a day, and then second target on CCL be $11. CCL found a little whole number demand here. And market is getting bullish. We're going to crack a new high. No attempt to fade in the Qs. And here we go, new highs. Okay, I'm going to break even the CCL. 07. Could redo it maybe, but not keeping it out. As long as I thought the market was going to fall, I wanted it, but the market just turned bullish, so it was a scalp kind of play for me. The TSN I want to hold. We're getting the pullback now off the high a day. That might make for a nice addition. And Apple's higher. Now, CCL could be a reentry 4 by 10, but I'm going to leave it alone now that we're bullish. And as soon as TSN pivots, that's the trail stop. Hopefully it does pivot. Like I say, hit a target one with it. I just going for the bigger play on that. SPR's is short too. Good, good heads up on the Kodak from Evan. And the DTSS working out too. Kate, see you again, Long. Yeah, good daily. Got a nice bottoming tail at the 20 MA there. CCL holding the stop to the penny, but again, that's not what I wanted. DSN should hold here. If it doesn't, it's trouble. CBay downtrending. ADT got sold after the halt. And MPC going for new highs. All right. Q's popped the high right to 270. Pulling back now a little bit. But market's right now bullish. Can't argue with that. I can't anyway. And I'm surprised because I didn't expect to see that. All right, here's the tightsy entry if you want in Tyson, 86 by 67. I'm gonna go to 2-minute chart though, but it's there on the 2 as well. I'm not changing my stop yet though. I want to see the pivot. CLX looks like it wants to fall down. But the daily area keeps me off of it. See, it's right at the rising 20. All right, it's 82 by 60 if you want TSN here. I'm adding a little and getting the stop up now to 50. Got to give this an extra 10 cents. All right, it triggered and threatening to do a quick fail, but VWAP is there, 20 MA is there, minor support is there. Can't ask for much more. Market's bullish, so, and it's earnings. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. CODX also looks good long. Yeah, if you consider it climactic, I mean, where's the volume? I mean, it's an earnings gap and it's a 2-minute chart. I know I'm doing the same thing trying to make a pivot there, you know, but I don't really look at that as climactic. It's a nice rally, but just over high. It was target one if you were playing it, without the big play in mind. But it's a good point. It's just if it had big volume here, I'd be different. But it barely even saw an increase, and you know, that didn't come till the turn. And look at the daily. I mean, it's the daily that I really like. But right now, it looks like it's going to fail. So, all right, I'm gonna walk off a little bit. I'm not gonna do another play anyway till at least 10:30. So, might as well. Look at that Upwork thing, man. That was awesome, Tom. You got the swing target like all before 10:30. All right, I'll be back in 20 minutes. Thanks, everybody. Be careful. It's unusually bullish. Yeah, that was just awesome. Amazing call. Hey, it's Rob. Sorry, a little late getting back. I'm gonna lift some of this TSN up here. This was, all right, it just hit me out at 63.30 for half. If you did the little play down here, it's working out pretty good. I did it earlier, let that first target, just get away because I had big plans and still do. I still think this gets to close to $65 today. But market is pulling back now, so just wanted to take some target there. Trail is still 62.50, plus a little. Hey, Sean. All right, and that play from Evan working out nicely. The DTSS. I'll take a quick look here, see if anything else is going on. Q's just broke. So there still could be a short entry here. The problem is the low a day is just not that far away. CHGG. So it's time to be short something. CCL. Well, my attempt wouldn't have worked. It did go 4 cents higher, but you can see the concept. There it is. It's at the target now. Just if you picked up the next entry, it worked pretty well, or the one after that, or the one after that. I tried it here for a break even, as it started out and came back. Market was still bullish. I tried it at 954. Sell setup at the VWAP. Thought it looked pretty good, but it needed 4 more cents, and then it set up again, 12 by 20, and just got the T1. CLX, like I've been saying, probably a fade back higher, all because of the daily area. And L was too, although that wasn't as obvious to me. I tried a short on L earlier, right in here. I'll go to the 5-minute chart now. All right, I'll do one thing here. All right. That MCP back on demand. I don't know. That's a long though. Like I say, I'd wait now. At least in my list, I don't see a good short. I'm sure there was something somewhere. Maybe this SPR on the 15. It's not that great though. It's got a higher low in the 5. It went over the VWAP. It is respecting the 5-minute 20 MA though. Kodak been weak all morning. And KDP looks exactly like the SPR. Over the VWAP, respecting the 20 and doing the 15-minute sell. And BA as well. BL's over the 20 MA though, so hard. I saw you post it, Sean. Yeah, nice post too. Wow. I saw it pre-market. Nice call again. There's some good pre-market calls today. And Intel did drop a little. I think Ash was mentioning that this morning. But it's holding now. And market's a tough call. I mean, market just hit low a day area. Well, the Q's 267.87. Yeah, 30 cents off, 45 cents off. Is that the low? I don't think so. I think we still come in more, but there isn't really much to go on here. Same thing in the SPY. Couldn't quite tap the low a day and now setting up again for another sell setup. But these are the hard ones. They're better when they break the low and then set up. So I don't really have a good idea here. CCL was my best short idea of the day, and I didn't get it early. I mentioned it, and my chart wasn't showing me, wasn't really streaming yet. Was the problem? Got a nice drop, then tried it on the sell setup, bailed out. But if you're patient with it, like I'm being with TSN long, it's working great. I mean, still like TSN long. Got a nice trail now. Got 5 or 6 green bars on that last entry. And, as long as it can hold the 62.75 area, still love this up near 65. Later today or even tomorrow. But it's not a problem now. Even if it comes back and stops, it won't be a loss. All right. VAR definitely a buyout. PayPal never caught today. I know Parman mentioned it early, and it's just been fading. It's still in a good area to buy, but there's no triggers to buy is the problem. NKLA ripped higher. It's gonna go through my whole list for a minute. I mean, MCK is a long, but it's in a, to me, a bad location, and it's not time to go long. GPN falling away. CHGG sure bullish. And CBay right off new lows. ZM. Yeah, nice 15-minute there. All right. Is there anything to do? I don't really see anything to do. At least not from my list. And if we were bullish, I see some things to do, but we didn't quite hit low a day. And I already have a long. BE. Wow. Yeah, right through it now. Wasn't watching BE. I thought that was on the earnings list like Thursday or Friday. Didn't move. I could be wrong about that, but I seem to remember it. All right, I'm hanging with Tyson's. Stop is under 62.50 plus the spread. So, mid 40s. And I guess SPR is the best short from my list, but it's already a little late on the 5 and it's right here on the 15. But the 15's just not that great. Plus, I'm not sure we could just be going higher. That could be the low. I don't think it is, but so far we held. 1269, Tom, on the. Yeah, if you had it on a watch, yeah. Oh, you're on a daily or something? Yeah, it must be a daily chart, yeah. Yeah, working nice. Gonna carry it to 18? Might get there. Right. I think I'm gonna walk off again. I don't want to invent the play. It's one of my worst old habits. When I don't see anything, I find something anyway. Isn't it though? Sounds like a drinking game. Right. That's it. Yeah, this is a tough call here. Yeah, I see Apple. Yeah, nice 15. Ye- All right. Well, go ahead. Yeah, I agree. 15. All right. I'm gonna walk off again. I'm just sticking with my TSN. Apple did trigger a 15 minute over 39.11, so it's right back to it. But I don't have a good read. We just didn't pull down enough for me, and hard to go long here for me. All right, I'll check back in a while. You too, RM. Thanks.